Today we are discussing the evolution of Shaolin techniques from ancient temples to their modern applications, revealing their timeless discipline as well as their fascinating adaptations outside the traditional environment. I have always been intrigued by the blend of tradition and practicality in Shaolin arts, and I can see how these age-old methods continue to inspire modern self-defense strategies on the street. The Shaolin legacy stretches back centuries, deeply interwoven with spiritual insight and rigorous physical training. Its transformation into modern contexts underscores its enduring relevance and adaptability. In our conversation today, we will explore the rich heritage of the Shaolin Temple, examine the disciplined lifestyle cherished by its practitioners, and reveal how these impressive skills have made their way into everyday street scenarios. I'm excited to break down how each component of ancient Shaolin practices translates into effective street techniques, blending mindfulness with physical agility. Our dialogue will unravel historical insights and personal experiences, guiding you through the journey of these techniques, from the solemnity of temple practices to their dynamic expressions in urban confrontations. Let's embark on this exciting conversation, delving into history, practice, and the vibrant interplay between tradition and modernity. We are ready to learn together now. When we think of Shaolin martial arts, we immediately picture a realm where discipline meets spirituality. At the heart of this tradition lies a monastery that has, for centuries, been the cradle of both physical mastery and inner peace. I find it remarkable how monks at Shaolin not only train their bodies with intense routines, but they also cultivate mindfulness and self-awareness through daily meditation practices. Absolutely, the life at the Shaolin Temple is a holistic blend of physical conditioning, mental fortitude, and spiritual enlightenment. The strict daily schedules and specialized routines ensure that every movement is intentional, rhythmic, and in harmony with nature. Imagine waking up at dawn amid the ancient corridors, where the rhythmic chants and the quiet tap of footwork weave a tapestry of tradition. Each day begins with rigorous training that sharpens both the mind and the body, preparing each practitioner for any challenge. What stands out to me is the balanced nature of their regimen. They devote equal effort to mastering techniques and cultivating inner stillness. Their discipline isn't merely physical, it's a complete way of being that resonates deeply with each movement. The dedication is evident in every posture and every breath they take. From the slow, mindful movements performed as a meditative practice to the explosive techniques exhibited during combat demonstrations, each aspect has its own significance. For example, the rigorous forms practiced at the temple are not only methods of self-defense but also rituals that celebrate the unity of mind, body, and spirit. It truly fascinates me how these ancient practices continue to influence a modern way of life while remaining deeply rooted in ancient philosophy. The sanctity of the temple and the sincerity of its teachings serve as a cornerstone for the evolution witnessed in later urban adaptations. I've read stories of renowned masters whose legacy was molded in these quiet halls, where every lesson is a stepping stone toward personal mastery. Every practice session was infused with reverence, making even the simplest movement a profound act of discipline. Indeed, the legacy of Shaolin is celebrated through generations, and every ritual practiced today carries the essence of centuries-old wisdom. This timeless tradition lays the groundwork for not only martial excellence but also a comprehensive approach to life's challenges. Our exploration of the temple's heritage is a journey into tradition and rigor that continuously shapes the truly inspiring foundation of Shaolin practices indeed. Transitioning from the peaceful corridors of the temple, we now explore how Shaolin techniques gradually stepped onto the dynamic stage of urban life. It is a captivating journey where ancient discipline meets modern edge. I always wondered how practices that were once confined to a secluded monastery could adapt to, and even thrive in, the unpredictability of modern city life. There is a certain magic in witnessing history be reborn in everyday encounters. Historically, cultural exchange, travel, and exposure to global audiences played key roles in this transformation. Martial arts demonstrations in public parks and on television further showcased these techniques to a wider public, emphasizing not just their fighting effectiveness but also their artistic grace. Envision an old master, having spent years in meditation and training, now sharing his wisdom in bustling marketplaces or park squares. imparting practical tactics to individuals seeking both self-defense and a taste of rich heritage. This shift was not abrupt but evolved as a response to changing societal needs. While in the temple every move is perfected in isolation, on the streets it must be adapted in real time. Adapting to the fast pace of urban situations often means slight modifications, quick, efficient, and sometimes improvised moves that retain the essence of tradition. The transition also involved examining the practical aspects of these techniques. As practitioners began merging ancient forms with modern self-defense approaches, they drew inspiration from both historical wisdom and contemporary needs, creating a hybrid approach that is both respectful and highly effective. Over time, the cultural bridges built through martial arts exhibitions and community teaching sessions further solidified the place of Shaolin techniques in modern society, making them accessible to a global audience. I appreciate how the evolution from temple practices to street techniques reflects a cultural dialogue, a respectful conversation between the past and the present. It emphasizes that tradition can be both preserved and revitalized. This era of transformation was gradual but profound, marked by inspirational moments when ancient techniques demonstrated their adaptability in unforeseen urban contexts. This journey from temple to street represents pure evolution, resilience, and bold innovation right now. Let's shift our attention to the practical side. How are these ancient techniques demonstrating their effectiveness on the streets today? Observing real-life demonstrations reveals a surprising blend of tradition and innovation. I've noticed that modern street practitioners often integrate classic Shaolin moves with sharp, contemporary tactics. It's fascinating to see how an ancient art has evolved, keeping its spirit while adapting to the challenges of urban reality. I agree, the evolution is evident in public demonstrations and competitions. In controlled talent shows as well as spontaneous park encounters, practitioners display their refined forms alongside improvised moves suited for real-world conflicts, proving that these methods are not merely ceremonial but exceedingly practical. I recently watched a video clip where a renowned instructor demonstrated a swift, controlled defense maneuver in a busy city square. He seamlessly integrated traditional stances with modern, adaptive footwork, adjusting every move according to the unpredictable flow of the crowd. What impresses me is not only the elegance of each move but also the practicality in diffusing real confrontations. Even though the setting is chaotic, the precision and technique minimizes the risk of injury and fosters confidence in self-defense. In many recent urban training sessions, instructors emphasize modified techniques that suit a dynamic environment. They discuss how to shift weight quickly, adjust stances in narrow spaces, and even use everyday objects to create a defensive advantage, demonstrating that these methods are versatile and contextually relevant. Modern technology has also played a role. Video platforms allow practitioners worldwide to share techniques, review training sessions, and discuss improvements. This exchange not only preserves the traditional core but also sparks creative adaptations, ensuring that Shaolin skills remain effective in diverse scenarios. It's inspiring to see how the art transforms with each generation. Practitioners innovate while still honoring the craftsmanship of the original techniques. This balance between respect and creativity is what makes modern adaptations so compelling. Indeed, multiple urban self-defense workshops now incorporate hybrid training models. These sessions not only focus on physical techniques but also educate participants on situational awareness, de-escalation strategies, and the importance of adaptability, turning a traditional form into a comprehensive modern skill set. Overall, real-world demonstrations and dynamic urban training programs provide convincing evidence that Shaolin martial arts have transcended their traditional origins to become practical tools for self-defense and personal growth in today's world. I hope these insights illuminate how the fusion of old and new delivers practical solutions without compromising the soul of Shaolin teachings. The street truly becomes a canvas for timeless mastery. These urban settings not only test the limits of technique but also demand quick thinking and creativity. Every demonstration further cements the effectiveness of blending age-old discipline with modern ingenuity. Truly, a revolution. Now let's talk about unexpected twists. It's intriguing how pop culture, modern sports, and even social media trends have influenced the way Shaolin techniques are being practiced today, often in surprising ways. I've seen online challenges and creative reinterpretations that breathe new life into these ancient forms. Videos and social media posts are blending art, sport, and tradition into a remarkable fusion. In recent years, mainstream media and entertainment have unexpectedly adopted Shaolin elements. Even video games integrate traditional moves into modern combat scenes, while films reimagine ancient styles for futuristic narratives, making the art accessible and engaging. Some instructors now incorporate elements of modern fitness regimes and mindfulness training from contemporary psychology. It's a refreshing shift, showing that even in rigorous self-defense, there is room for creativity and personal expression. I love how these adaptations emphasize fun and inclusivity, inviting a broader audience to explore the depth of Shaolin heritage, often through interactive classes and community events. Furthermore, urban dance battles and live street art performances have begun incorporating Shaolin imagery and moves, turning traditional martial arts into dynamic, performative art. It's amazing to witness such a creative crossover, where a revered ancient discipline meets the vibrant energy of modern culture. These unexpected adaptations not only enhance the appeal of Shaolin arts but also challenge traditional boundaries. They invite discussions about the future of martial practices, urging us to redefine what is possible when ancient techniques intersect with modern creativity in every corner of our lives. Simply extraordinary indeed. In wrapping up, the evolution from temple traditions to modern street applications shows that ancient wisdom remains ever relevant and dynamic. Every step we explored illustrates the artful balance between discipline and creative adaptation. Our journey today confirms that Shaolin's legacy is a living force, constantly evolving and inspiring new generations.